KARK4 News at 10.
Another long night at Little Rock City Hall, this time centered around a new budget proposal to cut the city's $7 million deficit. Thanks for joining us tonight at 10. I'm Ashley Ketz. Like other plans city directors have heard before, this one also includes layoffs. KARK4's Mitch McCoy is live tonight in downtown Little Rock. And Mitch, no vote tonight, but plenty of lively debate among the city leaders.
Yeah, that's absolutely right, Ashley. Good evening to you. The board voted to table the conversation for 2 weeks, and you could tell there was frustration by the city board of directors during the conversation. Some still with many questions tonight, and some frustrated with how things shook out today. But the mayor encouraged the board to, in fact, continue the conversations tonight and possibly even vote on one of the proposed budget amendments, saying that this would just push the conversation and it would keep employees in limbo that could be impacted by potential layoffs. The board of directors did hear some new proposals tonight. Let's talk a little bit about that. The board was presented with the idea that the cuts at the Chamber of Commerce, some of those cuts, those have been reduced to $50,000. The Museum of Discovery would be cut $19,000. 44 jobs are on the chopping block tonight instead of the originally proposed 48. Now, 31 of those 44 jobs are currently filled, and most of the job cuts are coming out of the Parks and Recreation Department. The zoo would also be impacted. It would be closed Tuesdays and Wednesdays through November and March. 2 golf courses would close, or what the city calls repurposed. They haven't said which golf courses face potential closures yet. Some board members have serious concerns about the proposed major significant cuts to the Parks and Recs Department.
You sincerely feel that you and this proposed staff can maintain them the way the citizens expect. I've never gotten so many emails and phone calls on a topic as I have about Parks and Recreation. You might as well have been saying, I'm taking your firstborn. You know, people are so passionate about it.
I do feel that we will be able to maintain at this level if we can outsource, if we can add that money back to outsource those specific areas.
While city departments could feel major impacts to their department, including job cuts, some board members brought into question the restructuring here at City Hall when the mayor took over and really started being the CEO of the city. When the assistant city manager retires, it would free up the salary of about $150,000. Some board members questioning if the mayor should use that money to hire a chief of staff or not.
Mayor, it strikes me that as we're talking about removing position of budget cuts, is having a chief of staff and adding that position to your staff necessary?
The answer to that question is yes. The mayor has always had a chief of staff. The mayor's always had an executive assistant. And so the answer to that question is yes.
And half of the department heads now reporting directly to the mayor, whereas last year all of the department heads reported to city manager Bruce Moore. The mayor tonight telling me that he is now holding off on the push for 20 additional police officers that he's been pushing for this year. He also says that the police body cameras will likely have to come out of the 2020 budget, saying that the entire process in terms of body cameras, that entire thing is being bid out as we speak. So he says it's still several months down the road. But Ashley, right now we are in limbo as along with the 31 or so employees for the city of Little Rock that could potentially not have a job come mid-July. We're live at City Hall tonight. Mitch McCoy, KARK4 News.